To MOC Insight, a marine optimization consultancy, and still the same adventure story. I would like my dear friends to make a video, a great video, three different cases, just to discuss. It is simple, it is fast, and for sure it will change how you see the things. Okay. So the first one was a different label. The engine manufacturer posted a label on the engine, and the tightening pressures was not corresponding actually to what actually are. So always, despite even you see, let's say, the pressures, always take a additional eye on, let's say, the manual to see if the sticker corresponds actually of what is stated in the manual. It is very very important to make a double check, because as you have seen, there's differences. Yes, there's differences on the main bearing cap, the side stud, and if something is tightened at not the exact specific tightening pressure, then we can damage the engine. And the next thing is also relevant. It is relevant that when we have our engine settings for the racks, we have always our engine standby with the zero indication on the rack. And this is important because if we have any problem, we just not remove, let's say, the dosage or increase the dosage because we want to balance the engine. We have to look for what is going on our engine and what is the reason we have such problems. Maybe we have a wear on the pump. We have to check it. We have ordered the parts, and then for sure we will be prepared in the event if something happened. This is the correct way of doing things. This is the proper way of doing things. So you will keep and prolong your engine life for many, many years to come. So zero on the racks, zero on the governor as well, which has been seen here. Zero position. And this is also what the engineers should always check when starting your engine. For example, when I was a marine engineer sailing on the vessels, before I start the engine, I always check what is the state of my fuel pumps, because I do not want for any reason a pump stuck and remain in the stuck position, or let's say a rack is broken or something is broken, a pin goes out or something, whatever is possible, let's say, to happen. We cover all the possibilities in order to make safe and reliable operations. So verify that when your pumps stop and your engine stop delivering fuel, everything should be on zero. And this is your starting point to adjust the engine. Adjust the engine for the normal operation. And the next thing is also about piston rings. These engines, this type of engines from Himsen, you can see that there is the first piston ring, second piston ring, and the oil ring. But we have two manufacturers. We have Federal Mogul manufacturer, and we have Yusung manufacturer. So what happens here? Yes, you can use, let's say, both manufacturers, but you have to be sure that you will put in one piston, in one unit of your piston, you put the same piston rings from one brand and not mix them with each other, because what can happen, a different piston ring from another manufacturer can have different tension, and then you will have, yes, uneven tension on your cylinder wall with your piston, and it can have catastrophic results for the surfaces first of all, and then for the sealing quality of your unit. Also, very important thing is that you always check the markings. The markings are here on this side, which is shown in the red, so it will be much easier to identify the position of the rings as well. As you can see, we have the top and the bottom, how it goes, which side, and also it should be marked as top and bottom, so it will be much easier to identify, and also what kind of piston ring it is. So that is it. Two brands, same piston rings to your cylinder unit. Do not interchange them. Let's say part from one brand and part from another. Use one brand for one piston unit and you will be fine. Thank you very much for this short video. I hope more interesting videos will be in the future in order to expand your view. If you have any questions, please write it down below in the videos. Also subscribe and your thumbs always on the top, so we will move further to discover more interesting engineer best practices, or even some of the improvements which will help us to make the marine engineering much easier, much reliable and safer. Thank you very much. From me, Hale, have a good evening. Bye bye.